What's the gig? Look, candy. Now, I've been asked, I don't remember who it was, all right? A couple people, they said, well, we want candy autographs. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to sign a couple, and then I'll put them up.
Just a couple?
Yeah. A couple of the tweeter people, because, Candy's not on Twitter, so I had to tell her.
I'm not on Twitter. It's too complicated.
Yeah, it is. But, however, so there you go. What will we do? Maybe 2, 3, something like that? We're just going to do a couple.
Yeah, maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
5, maybe.
Because the rest of them are gone. It's just a hot item.
Yeah, they're already sold.
That's it.
Sorry.
They took him. Dads, where are you? Dads, they took him. Where is Dads? Where is Dads? They took my only friend. He's probably slaughtered and dead. Where is Dads? I hope he's whipped and chained. That is his favorite game. Where is Dads? Life's just not the same. I might end up insane. I might end up Dads. Where are you, Dads? Dads! Don't let us stop! Don't let us stop my gift! Dads! No! Dads!
I heard you're looking for something. My name is Marv, and looking for something is my game.
Hey guys, it's Maddie, and today we are here with
Miss Kate.
Okay, and tell them a little bit about yourself.
I got my contact shifting in my eye right now. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and my name is, well, it's Miss Kate, but I'm also Chicago Sweetheart.
Yeah, okay. Anywho, can you stop chewing that gum so loud? This isn't an AS. Disgusting.
Better.
Anywho, the fans all want to know, how does it feel to be a tag team champion of the NWA? Because of me. No further questions.
The boots that his son is wearing tonight are the same boots that were worn in 1986 at the Crockett Cup.
Wait a minute.
There is one more entrant.
What?
Wait a minute. Who?
I know this.
It's Colby! No way!
What is up, you beautiful people? This is Gary Horne. This is the NWA, the show celebrating the past, the present, the future, the history, legacy, tradition of the greatest pro wrestling entity of all time. Of course, we're talking about the National Wrestling Alliance. I am joined by Danny Dealz and Joe Galli. Joe Galli, Scott in the chat just now asked, I wonder when tickets are going on sale, or wonder when the tickets for Chicago shows actually go on sale. That's why they should sign up for the email list, right?
Yeah. I think that's going to happen very, very soon, like ridiculously soon. So, yeah, I would sign up for our email list and expect an email sometime within the next 12 hours, give or take. A little bit. Go to nationalwrestlingalliance.com. While you're there shopping, of course. While you're there shopping for stuff, you can also sign up and get that email blast. I think when you buy stuff, it asks you to be a part of it, doesn't it, Danny? When you're on there, it like gives you the option, like, hey, get email blasts from us, right?
I was looking at this question. There's clearly a new fan here because he asked if Kerry was related to Ricky, which, yes, he is. It's his son.
Oh yeah, look at that, Drew K.
Hey, lads, he could be a new fan to the show.
All right, well,
he sounds British. He said, "Oi."
He's got like a blue.
No, he said,
but it's
"Oi, lads." Oi is like,
yeah. Oi, lads. I'm just here to ask one question.
Don't do
Wait, that sounds Australian. I think I just did Australian.
Speaking of Australia, though, that would have been a good segue if you were prepared for it.
I wasn't.
My British accent is horrendous because it comes from Rick Mayall. It's a combination of Rick Mayall and Johnny Rotten, who's actually Irish, and brother from Sham 69. So my British accent is terrible. So try not to do it.
The problem with the British accent is you got so many options. Like it's
there's 15. The country's the size of the state of Ohio.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but the punk bands from England that I listened to when I was younger all sang off key on purpose, or just because they were terrible. And then all the British humor shows that I watched, like the young ones of Monty Python, everybody was over the top. Whoa, you know what I mean? So it's
Mike Durban says he got his tickets today.
He did.
So he must have slipped in there somehow. I don't know. Joe and Kyle were managing that part of it. So.
That's right, Richard. Sham 69. That's the stuff right there.
Yeah. But what is up to the chat, by the way? Drew Kane, W.C. Collins, Richard C. Nathan Lickletter, Willie Bowen, Joey Smith from Bulls Gap, Tennessee's in the chat. Iban Huerta, Chris Drummond, who says Barrett Brown is the true junior heavyweight champion, but I still like Kerry, though. That's interesting. We're going to ask Kerry about that, I'm sure, tonight. And Crystal wants to know where the champ is. He's coming. Is
he talking about Barrett Brown or Barrett Brown, the angry Frenchman?
I don't know. It could be either guy. Either guy, legendary junior heavyweights in their time. So,
I mean, as Joe has told you before, it is your show. So usually I figure you know the statistics on this.
Yeah, things change, Saki the sock puppet. We're glad you're here. We're happy to have all our human and puppet audiences. You will hear more about Chicago on the email list. Just stay tuned.
We wanted to make things happen, but sometimes life gets in the way. And things just need to change, and there needs to be minor adjustments, and we got to do things, and you'll see why and how important it is, and why everything had to be perfect. And it wasn't just, hey, we're having a show, come buy tickets, and that's it. There's a lot more to it. And it's very important to Billy. It's very important to the whole community up there in that North Shore area. So you'll see it. That's why you got to subscribe to the email list. And you'll be able to, purchase some tickets and have a good time, and it'll all be part of a good cause. That's going to be the end of August.
End of August. For
also, sometimes on that email blast, the Dealz man puts in codes just for the email blast. That's happened before, has it not, Gary?
That has happened. Yeah, and we appreciate Danny Dealz for that. So,
look at this, by the way, Joe. These showed up.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah,
that's
that t-shirt zip, right? And it's a different kind of color. It's almost like a charcoal.
Those are perfect for the airport, like any travel sort of thing. Going to the movies, you don't want something too thick. Yeah, I mean that's what you want to get.
I like that. I like those kind of hoodies.
I redid these too because they blew up the first time.
I got mine.
Oh,
here, wait. Hold on. There it is. Boom.
Look at that. That is beautiful.
I
I should have been repping today, but I'm not, so I won't stand up and show my shirt. It's from
You're also not wearing pants. We know. It's fine.
That is also true. Nelson Royal. Look at that throwback name. I like that. I think Nelson Royal when I think legendary NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Well, Joey, when I think NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, I think of our current NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, who might tell you he's the greatest NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he is here right now. So let's bring him on.
Live now.
Hey.
Oh, there he is. How did I lose him already?
Just hang up on him.
It's the champ.
There he is.
Baby. It's the champ. The champ is in the house, Daddy. That's right. Say with me. Guys, he says, boys, his voice. Say with me. The champ.
The champ
Gary Morton.
Is in the house.
Oh, I didn't know what we were
Yeah,
saying.
he left his microphone in the trunk of his car, though.
Yeah.
Whoa. What's up with the microphone?
I barely hear you.
What's wrong with the microphone? Is my dog made a cameo?
Kerry, I have heard a rumor that they don't make them like you anymore.
Listen, Danny Dealz, they do not make them like Gary Horne anymore, especially that new jacket I just saw. I'll be expecting one of those in the mail next week.
Yeah, I got one for you right here. This is actually yours I'm using. I didn't wear it.
That, Danny Dealz. You are the man for a particular reason, and that reason is to be said off camera.
All righty. Hey, there it is.
Pretty. My goodness.
That is the
There's
strap.
so many guys that wish they had this championship belt. But unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. It's not in the cards. I just got home after a busy day. As you can tell, this hair is a little messy. I was out doing publicity for NWA and leading in Chicago, and now I'm here on the chat. It's
on the show.
Weekly.
On the show. Live.
On the show. Doing more PR. That's what a champ does. As you can tell, the little name right there, the champ, Gary Morton. Boys, how you doing?
Feeling good, and we are grateful for you joining us, Kerry. It's an honor to have you on always.
Appreciate you, boys. Danny, I forgot to give this to you. This is forgot to give that to you.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Got you.
Such a busy and magnanimous champ. I just had to throw that up there.
That's exactly right, Daddy.
It's not every day you get to use magnanimous in a sentence.
No, that's a hell of a word right there. You know, this weekend, let alone, I just beat Impact's own Crazy Steve in Mooresville, North Carolina. You know, that's the 77th title defense I've had since November 12th of 2022. Wow, that's unreal.
How many defenses did you say?
77 as of right now. Who's doing what I'm doing?
Look what Samuel Miller's saying about you here. Trying to start some trouble.
Samuel Miller.
If Gary would highlight it.
Well, you don't know how to do it like Barrett Brown. Who the hell is Barrett Brown? Is that the jabroni I'm about to wrestle this weekend? Oh,
I believe so.
Goodness. Let me, guys. Can I tell you a little something real quickly?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this promoter, he reaches out to me. He's like, "Hey man, I really want you to wrestle the former NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion Barrett Brown." And and I had to go to Google. I had to go figure out who the hell Barrett Brown was. And I Googled him, and I couldn't find much about him, but I found his little social media. And then all of a sudden, on my taglines, it starts eating up my inbox of Barrett Brown tagged me in this and that and one another. So I tell this promoter, I said, "Hey, man, listen, if you want the champion on your card, you can pay me my full rate. You can find me first class from little small town USA or in Tri-Cities, Tennessee, all the way to Dallas. You can put me in the Marriott and serve me 2 5-star dinners and bring Danny Dealz along with me." But unfortunately, he had something going on this weekend, so he couldn't come. And that was the stigma necessarily to bring the champion in. And this promoter bid on it, as all the promoters do, because they want the champion on their card. And so I'm showing up to Dallas, Texas this weekend, to Arlington, to wrestle this supposed Barrett Brown.
We were always willing to do charity, so that's good.
You're right. No, Danny knows I'm a very charitable man. That's something my last income from last month was donated towards a charitable event. So, Barrett Brown, who never lost the title, should be considered champion versus champion. This guy has jokes, doesn't he, Joe Galli? Who's this guy, Devin?
Devin, Canada.
Yeah, Devin, Canada. He's probably in Canada right now.
Oh, does he have jokes? Joe Galli, tell about this man. Tell about the champion. Talk about the champion real quick.
In 77 title defenses. I mean, you were undefeated, I believe, in the great continent of Australia. And so, spoiler alert for what you might end up seeing on this.
Yeah, we gonna see. Are we ever gonna see any of that, Joe? Or Kerry?
I believe we are. We're gonna make an announcement about that in a little bit. We had to make a slight correction to the graphics, which I was texting Gary about. I'm sure he got that.
I got it.
Okay, good. So and I was there for that, all of those matches, and of course all of the matches that we've had under the NWA umbrella. I mean, Kerry, I mean, you really, you're a force to be reckoned with, and you did the unthinkable. And I think that the unthinkable thing isn't the fact that you've held onto this belt for 77 title defenses. It's what's happened with your father and what we saw at the Crockett Cup. And so I think that that's the more important thing that we got to ask you about.
Whoa, Joe Galli, listen, one step at a time. All right, one step at a time. What is this thing that the internet has with my pops, my old man? I mean, Gary Horne, you blew up my inbox. You grabbed me as I was walking backstage to do some smizark of a promo. And I do this real quickly, and all of a sudden, the internet blows up that Ricky Morton has turned heel. I mean, what the hell is a heel nowadays? I mean, what is a babyface? What is anything other than the champion? Listen, a champion wins by a champion. What is this right here? We get a little meme on the phone, Joe Galli? Distracting the champion while he talks?
Yeah, that's right.
What do you call the end of a piece of bread?
I don't know. What do you call the end of a piece of bread?
It's called a heel, brother. What the hell?
I think Ricky just said, "Goddamn, boy, let's try to win this match."
Listen, that's exactly it. That's all he said. He said, "Hey, I want to win this match."
I will have you know, 2 weeks prior to that, and Kerry, you were present. He hit me with the chair, and they still cheered. So
I could see that.
I know what you're talking about, Danny Dealz. That wasn't meant to happen necessarily.
It wasn't that damn Cody Angle.
Chair was going.
It was that damn Cody Angle.
It was that Cody Angle. That's exactly what happened.
Oh.
Gentlemen, we're on the shot. So wait, are we missing someone tonight? Last time I was on the air, I think I ran into old Kyle Davis.
Kyle Davis was supposed to be here. He said he'd be late.
He's running late. He's doing things to make sure that you have other places to go wrestle.
You know what, Kyle Davis? I appreciate you. The champion needs to make to 100 title defenses. So, sure.
We're getting close. We're getting close, right?
We're getting awfully
close.
77. We're getting awfully close. And, you know, as you tell the trophies behind me over this way, I mean, I'm ready to rack up some more. I mean, this is just, let alone here, I'm ready to go to these independent events and just.
Speak of the devil.
There he is.
Why are we talking about me? Speak of the devil, Kerry
Kerry asked where you were.
Yeah,
that's right. I was at the gym. I was getting a pump on, brother. Got to do that.
I explained that you were hard at work trying to book venues and whatnot, but no. Go ahead, just tell them you're clanging and bang.
Well, no, because I had to clang and bang right now because all day long we've been working on the future of the National Wrestling Alliance. Much like future legend Gary Morton's right there. The future, as far as getting shit done, is on here right now. In fact, I've been nursing a cold. I'm on an OJ kick right now. And I'm not talking run, juice, run.
Gary, can you make Kyle big?
You must have quit.
Kyle the bigger screen here because we have to talk about something. What is up with this mustache?
What mustache? No, I don't. I got facial hair, bro. It's just darker.
In the smaller box, it just looked like he had almost a Fu Manchu.
Hey, Kyle, twinsies.
Like that anymore.
Huh?
Look at that. Bang.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm just trying to do facial hair that works for me, Joe Galli. And right now, this works for me. If you don't like it, too bad. I'm living my own life. Don't try to put me down. I've been put down for 40 freaking years. I just want to be fucking happy.
About your facial
Watching
hair?
the language.
Yeah,
everything. Everything. I felt very insecure about who I am as a human. I'm just trying to.
Yeah. We just want to be happy.
So,
that's all we want to do.
I gotta talk to Kerry about one other thing real quick as we move along here, because and to keep the show on track.
Sure.
We've talked about Ricky. We've talked about Australia. We're going to talk more about Australia at the end of the show here, and you're going to be heavily featured in that, I believe, in the main event.
Always the champion main events.
At the top of this show, we showed a replay from Crockett Cup Night 2, and there was a junior heavyweight scramble. The winner of that match was a returning Colby Carino.
Boring.
And you guys faced off, and we couldn't see what you guys said. I was curious if you could let us in on that, maybe, and just your thoughts on him as a challenger for the junior heavyweight championship.
Gary Horne, do you want to hear what I said to Colby Corino? Yeah? Is that what you're asking? Kyle Davis, Dealz, Joe Galli.
Yeah. Love to hear.
What I said.
Let's hear it.
Share it with the people.
Right? The young boy. Well, listen, this is what you need to understand. When you left the NWA to go on your little excursion, I stayed. I betted on Kerry Morton. I was already the champion when you left, and then I just slowly and steadily moved on up the ranks. I became the face of a junior heavyweight division. Hell, I'm quite frankly the face of the NWA going forward.
Ooh.
And then old Colby Corino kind of comes back in the stream and comes back in the pond, so to swim for a little swim, and he gets lucky and gets a good little win. And all of a sudden he's gonna take over. No, that's not how this works. I looked at Colby Corino. I said, "Hey, listen, you're the young boy now. I'm the vet.
You tell me to carry your bags?
To my ring.
Tell me to carry your bags?
No, I already have the young boys carry my bags for me.
No.
I don't need anyone else.
Yeah.
We had them Winston-Salem young boys last time. They carried my bags. Barrett Brown this weekend will carry my bag into Arlington, Texas. As I walk there, come from the Marriott when the Uber picks me up. As I get out, some of the young boys are probably Barrett or his mother or maybe his father. Either way, they'll pick up my bags and they'll take them to the locker room for me. That's what they do for me.
I am impressed with this whole thing. We're talking about Colby, we're talking about all your success as champion, and one thing I want to make sure we don't overlook. I actually did bring in this graphic, is that the chat is really on top of this.
What chat are we on? Is this a chat going on?
Our chat. We're streaming live, by the way, boys. We're on Kick now too, which is the new popular live streaming site. So we're on Kick, YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Facebook. We're everywhere.
What's the new one, Gary?
Kick.
Kick?
K-I-C-K.
Like the NXS record from 1986?
Come here, Doug.
Yeah. They just I think they just made a deal with that streamer XQC and paid him $100 million in a contract to stream exclusively with them.
And they're not paying the champ that? Come here, Doug.
Well, this is what we're working towards, Kerry. But this weekend, look at this. You've got at St. Jude Hall, you've got
You're going to promote
Barrett
this.
Brown. And the chat is talking about this. They're saying you're focused on Colby, but you got Stray Dog Barrett Brown is challenging you for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship. And a lot of people, I think, this is a new era from the NWA. So some people might not know the era previous to
Let me stop you there,
Brown.
Gary. This is Kerry's era for the NWA. Go on, what you're saying.
Okay, well, and a lot of people might not realize what the history is with the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, and that Barrett Brown is a former NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Some in the chat are even pointing out he didn't actually lose that title. Anyway, I guess I don't want to spring anything on you, Kerry, but
hold on. I'm sorry. He didn't lose the title. His company got bought out and replaced with all the champions and stuff like that. Well, this drives me insane because by this argument, right now, I am the face of Ring of Honor because when HDNet went off the air back in the day, it wasn't because it went out of business. It wasn't because all of a sudden got replaced. It's because the company got sold to Sinclair Broadcasting. Companies change hands, things change. You can whine about it, you can complain about it. Don't be upset that you were a part of the thing that people weren't paying attention to at the time. I'm talking about
Tell me you're bitter without saying I'm bitter.
Kyle, you're still the face of Ring of Honor to me.
Anyway, let me get my point across. What I'm trying to say here, is probably the best person to actually ask about this is the man himself. And I don't want to spring anything on Kerry here, but we actually have Barrett Brown joining us live.
Doing a run-in
right now.
The old straight on.
How's it going, gentlemen? Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you. We can hear you online. Now, you could shut up all of us by taking the title off Kerry Morton, but the opportunity's there. So win, lose, or draw, it's going to be settled coming up in this match.
There's now three dogs.
Right. That's right. And, hey, I appreciate the introduction. A lot of people call me the stray dog of New Japan Pro Wrestling. A lot of guys call me 50 Caliber. A lot of guys call me the King of Texas. But people closest to me, they call me the real NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Kerry. It's good to see you, my man. I hope you're doing all right.
Whoa, buddy. Watch what you're saying there. They're talking to the champ right now, all right? Barrett Brown, you better watch your tone when you talk to the champ. I am the epitome of professional wrestling. I am the face that sells the tickets, Daddy. That's right. That's Kerry Morton, the future legend, the champ. And so, listen, I hear what you have to say. And hell, Gary Horne, you caught me by surprise, bringing old Barrett Brown on the chat. But now we have to talk, right? Now we have to sell this event come Friday. As
right.
the real NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion walks in with the old fake NWA.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought the word fake, because let's go into some history about that, shall we? Because let's not forget that, and I appreciate you talking about the changing of the guard and how the title was taken away from me upon the changing of the guard. But let's not forget that the title that I won from the former champion was actually a fake championship. I was giving a fake championship, and it's because of me, as a matter of fact, that the company received the real championship that I never got to hold on to. And after I did that, I was promised one thing, Kerry. You know what that was? It was that when the championship was brought back, that I would be the reigning, defending NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion. But yet, you fast forward 6 years, and you hold the torch that I never passed to you.
Barrett, I love that little story that you prepared. That was beautiful. That you never handed
Appreciate
or passed
that,
to me
Gary.
or whatever. Hey, bro, you need to understand something. When you look at this championship,
I see it.
That is 20 pounds. 20 pounds right there of legitimate gold. The National Wrestling Alliance, the World Junior Heavyweight Championship. And you see people that's marketable, that can take the company to unprecedented ways.
Yeah.
And then you see someone in that little diamond in the rough, and that was me, Barrett Brown. I was that diamond in the rough. You know, Kyle Davis, Dealz, Gary Horne, Joe Galli, they all knew that before I even knew that. And then, you know, I started to tell myself a little, damn, Kerry, you are that and a little bit more. And you know, word got around when the championship came, where's this Barrett Brown at? Where's he at? Is he not going to be a part of the NWA? So when you finally asked for the opportunity, and I granted that wish.
It's very nice.
I granted that wish as a charitable man. As Danny Dealz said, I'm a charitable man. And I stand before you on camera as we're 2,000 miles apart from each other.
Right.
And I look at you, Barrett Brown, and I just don't see a champion.
Well,
I don't see someone that can present himself to Billy Corgan, a rock star of a boss.
Yeah.
A rock star of a boss. That Kerry is what's better for this company.
Well, Kerry, I'm not going to downplay you, how good you are. I mean, you are a future legend. Your name holds up. You are your father's son, because I don't know if you remember, but I met you in 2014. Matter of fact, July 4th, 2014, I was in a tag match, a 6-man tag with your old man, myself and the Rock and Roll Express for an NWA event. And I watched a 13-year-old you roll around in that ring. And I thought to myself, wow, that kid, he's got something. He's pretty good. Maybe one day he'll be a legend. And you're on the path, my man. But let's take a look at how big of a threat I really am to your championship. Because, Kerry, if you think about it, when is the last time that the NWA has listened to a story this stellar outside of the confines of the NWA? When is the last time that the company has publicized a story like this outside of the company? When's the last time they followed someone outside of their company this closely? Kerry, for all that you know, I might be under a contract and you don't even know it. For all that you know, Kerry, I might walk into VIP Wrestling in Arlington this Friday and walk out with my championship, and I might take your defenses. I might fight Colby Carino, and then maybe if I'm gracious enough, Kerry, I might give you a rematch on the NWA.
Listen, talk to me when you're the champ, Daddy. Talk to me when you're the champ.
Then we will talk on Friday in Arlington, my man.
Listen, Friday in Arlington, the champ's already sold the tickets himself. Talk to me when you're the champ. That's what I have to say about this. That's the closure that I'm going to give this when I show up and I show out, as Kerry Morton always does. Just know, just remember, Barrett Brown, that you asked for this. You asked for this.
I'll remember that. But hey, you remember that too, Kerry. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Future legend, this is your hour. You are the man of the hour, so I'm going to get off of here. Enjoy your time, Kerry. And, hey, I'll see you on Friday in Arlington, my guy. Hold on to that nice and tight for me, all right?
Thanks, Barrett, for stopping by. Wow.
My brother left like Vincent Price, didn't he? He was just like, whoa, everybody's gone.
Yeah, sorry. Try to fix it. Try to fix it. There it is.
Champ by that. You bring a jabroni champ on the air, and you surprise the champ like that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Kyle's unimpressed, I can tell you that.
We're just keeping the ratings up.
Kyle, you're on mute.
You definitely kept it. You sparked the champ. You sparked the champ. That's for sure. Because I helped.
Well, you guys have been going back and forth on Twitter, and I think it's been kind of exciting watching you two talk. And I just thought, have these two actually talked as close to face as you can before Friday? I don't think I've seen that yet, so I wanted to see something like that.
Well, if that didn't sell itself, I don't know what necessarily will. Listen, you have the old former jabroni champ with the legitimate junior heavyweight champion of the world. I mean, what is there else to see?
You also learned a lot because when you would have been rolling around the ring at that event, and I think I was there too, it would have been with another former junior heavyweight champion, Chase Owens. So it's like you got Ricky, you got Chase, you've got, of course, your Uncle Dealz. I mean,
is there a way people can watch this as it happens on Friday, or they have to be live and in person?
I'm assuming you have to be like, what I might be generous enough to do, gentlemen?
Plug the event like he should have done when he was on here?
You know what I might
do? The face of Ring of Honor, Kyle Davis, get hot.
I'm going to open my Twitch up. That's right. I might stream this match, courtesy of a charitable man myself, on my Twitch.
I like that.
Do you guys like this?
I like that. The office approves.
Yeah.
The office approves.
Make sure you bring a microphone so people can hear the wrestling.
I'm also intrigued by. I mean, is he under contract and nobody told us? And another question: he didn't answer my question. Who promised him the first shot at the title to be champion afterwards? I need that information. I need to find out.
I was going to ask him that, but they were having too much heat between the two of them. I didn't want to interrupt that. It was good just hearing them talk.
I was muted, and I didn't know I was muted, so nobody heard me. And it was Bill Behrens. Well, we're going to have to talk about Bill Behrens.
That's who I'm blaming it on.
Bill Behrens. Oh, Bill Behrens. Jeez. That surprises me. But, I'm going to be a generous man. I know Amy and Cassandra that they're on here from Arkansas. They're going to drive to Texas to come watch the champ deliver. But I know a couple folks from all over are going to drive in to come watch this event. But as a charitable man, I think I'm going to stream this on my Twitch.
I like that idea. I think that is modern entrepreneurial thinking. I like that.
If the internet service is well there, I mean, I have the best service that you can possibly get. But something needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. Even your phone service is championship caliber.
That's absolutely everything the champ has is championship. Did you see the shirt right here? You see the shirt right here? It's made out of championship material. That's what it's made out of, buddy. Championship material.
Oh, damn, that's funny.
The legend himself. You don't make him.
Whoa!
No more.
Whoa!
Whoa! They don't make him like look at that right there.
Whoa! Keep the pants on.
They don't make him like that no more. Championship.
Even the dog wanted to see it.
Yeah. Kerry, you got to be careful because this is a wide shot you got going on here with me. If this was waist up, I wouldn't be worried about where you're showing me, but I want everybody to see how amazing I think the champ is.
Yeah, I know he's very loud. I don't know what to do about it.
Am I loud?
Justice. Yeah, super loud.
You're super.
I think Kyle is.
Your mic is high.
I have to turn the mic down just a little.
There is no mic. I'm just talking into the camera.
Oh,
that's a good microphone.
It's a good microphone. I can't change it. So
is that why you muted me before? Somebody muted me before.
I muted you because while they were talking, you were opening something.
A bitch.
And it was very, very loud, and all I could hear was the crackling of whatever you were doing.
Oh, wow. This camera picks up everything. What I was doing was I was taking the rest of my Tropicana. I just drank this whole thing on the air.
Don't you need to pee?
I don't have to pee.
I forgot to mention, too, I'm going to have someone special in my corner.
Who?
That's Lance Romance that represents the International Player Club. It's a really, really good
sounds like a male prostitute.
Whoa! What? What are we talking?
You have a male prostitute? You paid for that?
Romance.
Doing it for free? Pro bono?
Joe Galli.
Lance Romance.
I'll come through this camera.
You know, Kerry, once upon a time in the National Wrestling Alliance, I had a group called the Players Club, and I did not have Lance Romance in the Players Club.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys notice my gear? I have the International Player Club on my red tights that I debuted at Crockett Cup, and that's kind of representing the International Player Club, as I am the captain of this and the Southern Six. So, which you'll presumably see on NWA here in the near future. So I'm representing the International Player Club and the Southern Six in Arlington this weekend.
Tomorrow night, actually, NWA programming, part 1. I'm trying to talk quieter, guys. I hope this is better. Is that better for you?
Good level. You're doing great, Kyle Davis.
Thanks. Tomorrow night, NWA programming will be part 1 of our Australia Worlds of Empire special. And, of course, Kerry, you're going to be defending the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship on there, as well as the Southern Six will be making an appearance, too. Brooksy's right there, a Dingley boy if there ever was one. Yourself. Now, Kerry, I got to be honest with you. Those of us that were in Australia got a taste of this, more of a refined personality you've been developing, is the best way I'd say, than at Crockett Cup. Obviously, it was so empowering that your father, a man who has been known as an eternal babyface, except for this one little thing that happened back in the day that everybody just ignores. It's almost like he's seen the light of you as well. You've convinced this man that the fans might not know what they're talking about, and betting on oneself might be the best choice to get ahead in life and in the wrestling industry. So I got to give you props, man. At times, if I'm not fired up and ready for it, it's a lot. But when I am fired up and ready for it, it's just the right level. And it's working for you. And you're not a dick to me. That's all I know. So thank you.
That's right. Listen, the fans had nothing to do with this necessarily. I love the fans. I mean, my dad, we love the fans. Without the fans, the champ would be nothing. Okay, so first and foremost, I got to give a little love to the fans. It wasn't necessarily of why should I do this or why should I do that. It was just the fact that no one remembers second place, right? Right, gentlemen? I mean, what you guys lost a couple of times. I can tell you guys lost.
I've lost a lot of times.
Games. Yeah, absolutely. I knew that. So, I mean, you guys, that the feet hurts, doesn't it? It doesn't feel good to lose, right?
You get used to it.
Yeah. No. I don't get used to it. I don't like to lose. I'm a very, very competitive human being. I mean, mind you, behind me, state and national championships. I'm a very, very competitive human being. And my dad understands that. And with that being said, we just had to stoop down a little without the referee necessarily see it to get the official count of 1, 2, 3. That's all we did. That's exactly. Listen, I mean, Joe Galli knows it, and Dealz, and all you guys and all you jabronis, you all knew that. I mean, hell, I just wanted to win, as I did.
I actually like the idea that Joe and I were in like that transmutation pod in the fly and became one being named Joe Guile.
Yeah,
I like that.
I was trying.
Yeah, no, I like that. It's going to be really weird looking and obnoxious, though.
What was this little cheerleading comment I just saw?
Joey Smith, did you learn that at cheerleading?
You're damn right I did. I'm talking to a national champion in cheerleading, Joey.
Also, how to post the young lady on his hand.
Joey wishes he were me. Gentlemen, let me ask you guys. Listen, I got a little time in my hand. How are you guys doing? How's the NWA Weekly doing? What are we talking about other than the champ? All right, I got to get away from the champ just a little bit. I got
into a car accident this weekend because a Mears van transporting people to the airport sideswiped me in Orlando. Really made me angry. Aside from that, fuck Mears. Moving on. How's everybody else doing?
I love how you just drop these like hot moments in your life, like where you're just like, this pissed me off, and I am still hot about it. Yeah, anyway, how you doing?
My beautiful SUV it's all messed up. The headlights all weird. Like I don't have a turn signal on the front anymore. I got to make a clicking noise with my hand, like I'm riding a bicycle right now. I don't like it. It makes me unhappy. Messes up this vibe. Southern Six made pair.
Good cutting deals and all that.
Or this? It's not this.
I don't know. I'm used to having a signal light. I don't have it.
Just leaving that Joey guy,
brother. Like
well,
you're just doing this. Nobody knows what you're doing.
Kyle, I expect for you to constantly hashtag the face. Okay? That's it. You're the face. That's it.
Yeah, he was going off there for a minute about that Ring of Honor thing. You would relate.
It just really upsets me when people. Again, things aren't handed to you in life. And unfortunately, things you don't want to happen. It's a luck of a draw. You could be at the top of the world and then something changes and all of a sudden you were all successful, but somebody takes your career away from you or something else like that. I get it. You were the junior heavyweight champion. You thought you were going to be king of the world. You thought all this was going to happen. But at the end of the day, companies change hands, things merge. Maybe your favorite flavor of potato chip doesn't exist anymore because Ruffles got rid of it like 20 years ago. Maybe you used to love the little hamburger minis and the little curly Q fries that Burger King had when you were a kid. They got rid of those too. Everything you love goes away. By the way, I'm not just trying to get personal here, but this guy reminded me of all the things that I thought I was going to have through the rest of my life that went away. And you know what? You deal with it and you move on. You don't try to beat other people and take what's theirs just because you feel like you got a raw deal.
I do miss the Munchos. Remember Munchos, Joe?
Yes.
Munchos?
I mean, what else is he supposed to do but try to beat the champ? I have to give him that. That is what you do. You go back.
You could try to beat the champ, but he's saying he actually is still technically the champ. He never lost it. That's the part that rubs me the wrong way.
I got you.
Yeah, and that rubs me sour too because I am the champ. And Gary, you have a great point there. I mean, listen, he wants to redeem himself. He wants an opportunity of a lifetime to step in the ring of someone as good as me and go the distance. And that's something, I can't blame him. If I were in this position, I probably wouldn't.
Hold on. Samuel Miller, he didn't say it was 10 pounds. He said it was 20 pounds. If you've ever held that junior heavyweight champion, every one of these titles we keep on getting, it gets heavier and heavier. By the time we have an international championship, the thing's going to weigh 40 pounds. I don't know how it's happening, but everything is just dense and hard to travel.
It's pretty heavy.
Sam dropped the F-bomb in there. I didn't know that before I displayed it. So
was it the Irwins or Rip Rogers and Ted Oates? But that means somebody's still the NWA National Tag Champions because they never lost it. Georgia just got bought.
I got to mention this too.
He's not too high. I might be.
I went to Nelson Royal's boot store this past weekend in Mooresville, North Carolina, and saw the 80s version of the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Beautiful belt. It's on my Facebook. Real Kerry Morton on my like page. Go out there, give me a follow, and see the belt for itself.
Nice plug for your social media. I like that.
Yeah. Hey, also, I should plug my Twitch real quickly for those that want to see this match. You better go to Twitch at Kerry Morton 3G. Third generation. Kerry Morton, 3G. Go ahead, Gary Horne. Plug that in the chat real quickly for all the lovely people can see and go follow my Twitch stream.
What is the Twitch again? It's
Kerry Morton 3G.
Yep, yeah. Kerry Morton 3G.
Like a real bad cell phone from like 4 years ago.
That's not a funny joke.
Can you play Snake on your Twitch?
I'm hilarious.
That is not a good joke.
I'm hilarious.
Danny Dealz, I'm going to be rocking some NWA merch this weekend.
Yeah, I've got this one coming for you, Daddy.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that one. I got a beautiful pink shirt. NWA. It's probably one of my favorite shirts, honestly. It's definitely made out of championship material as well.
Yeah, and it's nice soft as a tri-blend.
Champion, right?
Yeah. It was.
So I love it. I got to wear it. I got to represent the company. I got to represent the brand because I am the brand.
The company man.
Ain't afraid to get a receipt. Right.
You had Michael Cole in the chat saying, I can't wait for Barrett to let a good one fly to that smug face. I love your work, Michael Cole.
Which Michael Cole? I know two Michael Coles.
It's the one you probably, I don't know.
Listen, Michael Cole, I'm under contract for a little ways, bro, so you better go on.
One's a tall personal trainer that also may be involved in a satanic thing.
Yeah. That's a good dude.
I'm guessing that's the Michael Cole and not the WWE commentator.
No, there's no way that Michael Cole's in this chat either.
He could be bored at the airport. You never know.
He's trying to help out Austin Idol get an Uber right now. What an inside joke.
The deal man had to help Trevor do that in North Carolina because he said, Dealz, where I live, this isn't an option. So help me out here.
That's a lie.
That's what he told me.
While we're on the subject of Kerry Morton defending the championship anywhere and everywhere, have we talked about Boca Raton Championship Wrestling yet?
Oh my goodness!
Oh no! And you know what? I don't think I have that picture on here. I'll get
it. That's a great thing. Wow. That's
I mean, I've seen that. That's on socials already, right?
Yeah,
that's already on
socials. Yeah, it's out.
It's July 19th in Boca Raton, Florida. The NWA is going to be teaming up with BRC Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, and Kerry Morton is going to be defending the Junior Heavyweight Championship on that show.
Against who?
If he can get past Barrett.
Yeah, if I could get
Barrett's
past
got to go down there to Florida.
Barrett.
So, in fact, one of the favorite things that Joe and I like to say when we're setting up things for the National Wrestling Alliance, card subject to change.
Maybe I should break a little news on here, too. I think, if Boca is going to be very successful, as we all know, maybe making a little trip down to San Antonio of the National Wrestling Alliance, too, with another collision of NWA versus PWE. In the foreseeable future, we'll talk about that off the air, boys, but it's a really cool opportunity, and they're going to fly everyone first class, as they should. I mean, with the NWA, we're prestige talent. We should be flown first class. So, cool opportunity on the horizon.
David thinks you're going to win that match in less than 60 seconds.
Who's that? Wait, what's his comments?
He thinks you are going to beat Barrett, the angry Frenchman, in less than 60 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Kerry is going to be,
You're darn right. You're darn right I am.
Have we talked about that tomorrow? Tickets will go on sale for NWA's return to Highland Park, Illinois, Chicago area.
Break some news, Kyle. Break the face.
That's right.
Break some news. News broken by the face right here.
Let's see. World's of Vampire tour going on. There will be NWA, a part of wrestling there, and the August 16th through 22nd dates.
Here's the.
Two of those will be in Florida. There we go.
I will be there.
Got that Boca poster up there.
On the World's Vampire tour, you'll see the champion in action.
Yeah, we were talking about Chicago.
Well, I was buying him time.
Yeah, you'll see the champ in action too on the World's Vampire tour and in Chicago. Unfortunately, I cannot be there on night 1, but I will be there night 2. I got a Mystique phone call from a Calgary number, and it just happened to be the Hitman himself, Bret Hart, asking if the champ would be
asking me if I knew how bad Goldberg was in the ring, and I told him, Bret, let it go.
Listen. He was asking if the champ would be generous enough to come to his promotion and his son's promotion in Dallas at the Dungeon Wrestling, and hopefully, if retainable, defend the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship.
I like that, man. I love that Dungeon Championship Wrestling. That's cool, man. It'll be cool to see. I love you taking the title everywhere, man. It is really cool. I will give you that. A lot of NWA fans really love that aspect. Folks like you and Camille and even La Rebellion and just taking these titles all over the place.
I love the NWA fans, so it's the least I can do. Genuinely, it's the least I can do. Joe Galli, did you get that text message?
I did. I'm looking at it right now.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, we're just talking a little money issues right now, a little resolving.
Well, as some people may know, as following this, is I am the president of the Southern chapter of the Southern Six, of the Texas chapter, to be more specific. So we've got some Southern Six business to attend to after this particular podcast.
Oh, you guys are talking Texas stuff, not
we're talking Southern Six stuff.
Southern
gang stuff.
Southern
Six.
Six.
The gang.
Mind you, we're gonna get some Southern Six merchandise, I think, up on the website here soon. So that's something.
Give me the logo, Kerry, and it'll be up.
Yes, sir. You got it. Hey, also, real quickly, while I'm on the air, can we plug some Kerry Morton merchandise coming out to the shop of NWA? This is gonna be beautiful, fans.
Deals, can we?
No, well, yeah. We got to finalize. We've already, Kerry and I have already talked about the logo. So yeah, it's coming.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Kyle Davis is gonna wear it every day.
I will.
Especially when
I will. I'll support my champ. I'll support my champ. That's what I do.
But once again, back to the face, you're going to tell us about Chicago.
Chicago, real quickly. Yeah. Wait, is it me? Correct?
Well, I'm actually looking because I wanted to know if I had you on my list for 2 days for Chicago. Actually,
yes, I will be there.
Nobody told me.
On the Sunday, unfortunately, I cannot be there on the.
No,
Sunday.
but I thought you were going to talk about tickets. No. Was that all you heard that?
I was about to say that. Tomorrow, NWATix.com. Go there, be a part of the action. Saturday, July 8th at the Highland Park Rec Center is going to be a benefit show. HP Cares for Cooper there to raise funds for the youngest victim of the tragic shooting in Highland Park last July.
Well, there you go, Gary.
4th.
I guess we can go ahead and throw those graphics up. We were trying to just have people subscribe to our email.
You should subscribe to the email.
You should subscribe to the email, but yeah, Kyle Davis.
That's what we had been doing. It's just saying subscribe to the email.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You think 1 million people are watching this right now? So a couple of people that are enjoying it get to be a part of that.
I
and all these
subscribe to Kick, and that's where they're all watching us.
I love watching you boys get on at each other. It's fantastic.
That and Rumble.
I'm waiting.
On Rumble right now.
The problem is I am subscribed to Punch, not Kick. So unfortunately, I'm on the wrong.
Wrong attack.
What about Block?
Always lead with your legs.
What about Block?
We have watching this right now, Gary Horne.
We got a bunch. I mean, I don't know. I can't see everybody, but we're on.
Did you
Facebook,
win?
Twitter,
Did you win the election?
Rumble.
Yeah, I won the election. How many votes did you win by? A bunch. Can you give us a number? A bunch.
A bunch is
Well,
fine with
I'm
me.
sorry.
A bunch is always a number that you should
Look at
trust.
the analytics yesterday. Our first stream on Rumble got like hundreds and hundreds of people watching it, so that
Because
was
the
awesome.
champ's on there, Daddy. That's it. That's why.
We convinced him to rate the NWA. I shouldn't be on here on this subject. Okay.
Well, I was gonna say our only problem is we did get kicked off of Kick, and I don't know
how.
why. I don't know what we did, but
I think I took my shirt off.
Or we weren't in bikinis because that's
I
kind
took
of
my
the
shirt off.
two big things they have on there. People doing chest and like chicks in bikinis.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I got too wild.
It's hitting.
I got a little too wild on the air, boys, and sorry.
All right, so I guess just subscribe to the email list to find out all the information that's going on. 1 trillion people, the trillion and trillions.
But are you sure you're doing Steiner math to the conclusion?
Yeah.
Steiner math.
If you're just one person, you subscribe to the email blast, you've got a 100% chance of getting the information that you need to know about our shows in Chicago. But I have 3 different emails, so I have a 333% chance of knowing all the information that I need to get in order to get those tickets to our upcoming events in Highland Park.
Good.
Hey guys,
exactly right.
I'm Geordie LaForge from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Samoa Joe, he ain't even gonna try.
That's exactly right.
I haven't seen Samoa Joe in a long time. Good for him. He seems like he's doing well.
I was gonna say he was on wrestling
main
this
event
past
on
Saturday on
Saturday night.
Yeah, it seems like he's doing real well.
On Saturday night. Sorry, the champ was working somewhere. I didn't get to watch him. Did you do a good job?
I haven't seen him in 7 years now. I think about it. Kyle, how long? When's the last time you saw him? Probably back when you were.
Yeah, it was back in the day when I was the face. By the way, MySpace. I wish we can get MySpace back right now. I'd love to know what my top 8 were.
I'm over on iSpace or whatever it's
Kobe
called.
is watching your stream. That's all that matters. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I can't talk about anything, Joe. I'm trying to plug stuff that's 3 weeks away, but you're telling me don't talk about
Well, I
it.
guess
Let the
you
email
know,
do the
we
business.
definitely need to plug
It's
this.
fine.
What's the fight?
We definitely need to plug this. I mean, listen, the NWA is coming back to Chicago. This
The
is a
champ
big
made
deal.
the call. He's the champ.
We've got
He
show
made the decision
July
that it's
8th.
Cool to talk about it. He's the champ. He's in the biggest box. I think that makes it acceptable.
Go to
Gary,
NWATix.com tomorrow. We got tickets for July 8th in Chicago.
Ad, Gary? Can we
July
run that ad?
9th,
What's that?
Chicago, a double taping.
I don't
for
have
NWA.
it, Joe. I can get it if we keep talking, but
I'll just keep talking. Get it, download it, make it happen. Gary, I'm trusting you right now, baby. You got this.
Waiting for you to get called off anyway.
So let's talk about how much stuff's going on. Real quick. July 8th, July 9th. July 8th, July 9th, Chicago.
Yep.
July 19th, Boca Raton, Florida.
Yep.
We got Worlds of Vampire Festival. August 16th through the 22nd, the National Wrestling Alliance will be part of several events going on with the Smashing Pumpkins as they tour the United States. Those are going to be in the Southern Territories, 2 days in Florida. August 26th and 27th, NWA 75. Folks, the anniversary show, 75 years. That's happening. The next 2 days after that. What's that? Holy shit, Dealz. Your arm looks massive. Why do you hide that?
I don't know.
Whoa, bro. That took me off guard.
Yeah, really.
Intimidating. August 28th and 29th. Looks like we're probably going to be doing TV tapings in Nashville, but we're going to confirm that right now. And then there's also a whole slew of other events going on, folks, because we keep on getting them added on. In fact, August 12th, there might be some deal going on. Let's find out if an Exodus occurs or not. Bam.
You can't add it on. It's so
NWA
great.
So when Kerry Morton starts telling me about Texas, and I start thinking, great, there's another one to plan
Wait a
too.
minute. Are we going to do a show on the Exodus tour? Is Exodus tour again?
right.
The thrash metal
Somewhere-
band? Exodus,
Your
remember?
your hometown.
Who's, me?
Yeah, right?
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly August 12th.
That's coming, baby.
Oh, geez.
I thought it was the
Okay.
19th.
August 12th. Jeez, I'm already booked that day.
Where did I get 12th? No. 19th is Boca Raton. August 12th.
Yeah, sorry, wrong.
I can go see my father.
Papa Dealz.
I'm waiting for some really messed up thing like me. Like, yeah, I never really talked to my dad. I was going to wish him a happy Father's Day, but didn't answer. It's probably because he's dead.
No,
I was waiting for one of those deals.
No.
God damn it, Kyle.
He'll be there.
It's cool, guys. Just don't smoke for 50 years of your life, and you'll have a nice, long existence.
Problem here.
Okay. My dad's alive.
Kicked off a kick, God damn it.
I'm joking. It wasn't this. It was. There you go, Dad.
This is off the rails for real.
Did I buy you enough time to download the video so we can promote this stuff?
I don't have this video, and it's not in any normal place.
Gary.
Diana emailed it, and it's in the email, and she shared it with us, or maybe she just shared it with Trask. But regardless, folks, this is the NWA Weekly. We are killing it as always. Do you like a train wreck? Well, folks, we got it for you, and you don't have to stay to clean it up afterwards because we're going to do it for you.
What else is on the
National
show
Wrestling
tomorrow?
Alliance email, Gary.
I'm sorry.
What else is on the show tomorrow? Gary.
Oh, I'm glad
He's
you
doing too many
asked.
things.
I at least have that. Mercurio takes on Slex.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Disco.
I love that Slex guy. That Mercurio, though. I mean, he was having a real hard time getting anybody to like him down in Australia. He kept
There was a certain match where he got a young lady from the crowd into the ring to be his tag team partner. Needless to say, it didn't turn out well, but still, at least he tried. Now the business Slexy Lexi, let me tell you something. You're about to witness somebody who we were all impressed by. I'm not saying just the crowd, but the athletes, the wrestlers, the office themselves. Slex, he turned some heads. Good guy. Happy he's getting some exposure on our programming tomorrow.
He is a good brother. Really good brother.
Natalia Markova, one of the most dangerous women in professional wrestling, the looks that kill, the crush herself. She's going to be going one-on-one with first class Aisha. Now, I've said her name differently every time I've announced it. See, like I said, I don't even know what it is. All I know is the skill and the talent. She was on several of our shows.
That's why
first
you can't
class
pronounce
indeed.
because you never sit in first class. You're always in steerage.
That's right, man. And let me tell you, it was very nice to be back there with you, Joe Galli, shoulder to shoulder, butt to butt, you and I. That's why we're friends. They put holes in it, though, so we could breathe. Speaking of holes, the Southern Six, Alex Taylor through Billy Silas Mason. I still...
Like the one in Alex Taylor's shoulder.
What did that?
Oh, man. Anyway, the Southern Six, Alex Taylor and Billy Silas Mason. Of course, the thing that still confuses me to this day, there's only 4 of you in the Southern Six. Obviously, Kenzie Page and Kerry Morton, the other 2. I don't know that. All I know is I only saw 4 people. The Southern Six will be teaming up to face Caveman Ugg, a man who lives in the caves of Australia, and the Bone Collector, Jake Taylor. Jake Taylor, you might not be able to tell from this graphic, is a big old boy. This man, big on height, big on muscle, big on talent. And Caveman Ugg is a man that you do not want to cross because, let's face it, he doesn't have the skills for modern society. He literally lives in a cave.
Face.
Looks like Sonny Bean.
What a smell. What a smell.
I gotta say.
Hey, look who it is.
And, of course, the most important part of tomorrow night's program, the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship, will be on the line as the loose ledge, the dingly boy himself, Adam Brooks, will attempt to dethrone the champion, Kerry Morton. Now, I know what you're saying, Kyle. Kerry's got the title right now. What happened? You don't know that because this tour was more than one show. For all you know, Kerry might just be waiting to tell you he's a 2-time champion. I'm just putting that out there. What will happen when the Rules of Vampire Tour, Australia, comes to you straight from Cryle Castle, one of the most interesting places you could ever have a wrestling show.
A real
the worst venue we could ever have a wrestling show at.
I'm excited it's that one. That was a cool looking spot just from the photos
I'm
and
just
everything.
joking. All jokes aside, it was a hell of a cool spot. Really, I got a lot of heat there. Genuinely, I got a lot of heat. I almost got a fist fight.
A lot of heat in that whole goddamn continent.
That's right. You know,
Alex Taylor got hurt there?
Mind you, yeah, I had to do a match for Alex Taylor that didn't make the card, which is unfortunate because I had a hell of a match with his brother.
We don't know that because next week
I hate that castle.
he also said he has no idea what I have no idea what I'm talking about, which is very true. Alex Taylor does not lie. He tells the truth. The green whistle, baby. The green whistle.
The green whistle.
Joe, did you not call one of his signature maneuvers of the green whistle during his match at the Crockett Cup? Perfect.
That's perfect. That's really good. For those that don't know what a green whistle is, it is a I don't know.
It's a harsh narcotic that is given by doctors to people in Australia.
Yeah.
And you inhale it like a vape.
Think of like a Tylenol 3, but not in pill form, in powder form that you inhale that hits you instantly. And then when you feel nothing and they go, what's your pain level? If you have enough sense, they go, I think I still feel something, like Alex Taylor did. They just go, here's another green whistle.
Hey, Danny Dealz, can I be a little generous real quickly? And, as the champion, maybe can you use code the champ for 10% off on the NWA Dealz shop or whatever? Can we do that maybe? Just, as a brother here, give a little. Let's do the champ.
Maybe we'll do it this weekend when you retain. It'll be in celebration of your retaining.
Perfect. The champ will be live. That's the promo code, folks. If you want some new exclusive NWA merchandise, use the promo code the champ. Right. Get a little 10% off. Something like that. Enjoy
Special
yourself.
deals you don't hear about before, or unless you tune into the live stream. You get them early here.
Listen, that's very generous, Gary Horne, isn't it? Right? Giving people a discount.
It is. That's why you're the champ.
Gary, he just created it now. It'll be live this weekend when he retains.
Thank you.
Gary's Horne.
The champ.
Respect the champ.
Respect the champ, Dealz. And he does. Absolutely. He respects the champ highly. He takes care of me, too. Mind you, whatever I need, any merchandise I need, ship straight to me. Dealz is the man.
All right, Gary Morton, by the way,
I
did you have you only on Sunday night, so we're good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, sir. It's hard to keep track of everything going on.
Well, this has been a blast, guys. We have had a good time. All of you in the chat, thank you for being here. And I'm not going to let you go without your moment of Sal. This was a lot of fun. Hey, listen, these people, they come to expect things from us. And as always, here's your weekly moment of Sal.
Jesus. It's your cousin.
You gotta have goals. I'm inspirational.
It's motivational headed into your week here.
That's good. That's a good brother right there. Sal.
Why don't you tell them where they can get some merchandise, Gary? Give them a plug.
Yeah.
Well, it's just nationalwrestlingalliance.com/shop. That's where you want to go to get all your merchandise.
You know how many pictures I've given you?
Oh, yes.
Hey. Oh, wait, is that my girl Candy over there?
It was your girl Candy.
Me and Candy, we go way back.
Yeah, you were on social media. A lot of people got in an uproar about that one.
They love the champ.
Kerry stole Candy?
I mean, when you guys were in Mexico, I did take that adorable picture of the two of you. So I'm just saying.
Right. The champ is recently single, too. So the champ is having a lot of fun. Right.
Recently? I want to know why. Jesus Christ.
Somebody dump me.
Oh
Listen, the champ is recently single, okay? But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Listen,
is it?
This old dog can't be on a leash for long, Daddy.
That poor girl got deceived and cheated upon. My God.
What?
Wow.
Oh,
Sarah, why'd you tell me that?
Whoa. What are you talking
Dog.
about?
Have you been drinking that you just said that, Joe?
No, don't talk to the champ like that.
Hey, whoa.
What is happening right now? That's usually the slide we've got to wrap up.
Australia, we will never forget.
Wrap this bad boy up.
Wrap it.
It is time to go. Thank you all for being here. We love you very much. We'll see you again Monday. Until then, enjoy your great